Welcome back to the channel, guys. Now, your eyes are not deceiving you. I thought it would be fun to come back again and check out the openings for the summer season of anime today. Now, if you guys remember, I did this for the spring season last time too, and you guys seem to really like that video. You guys actually really seem to like that, so I thought let's do it again for the summer season today. So why not? Let's have a little bit of fun. Like I tell you guys all the time, I like to change things up every once in a while, so we're not just doing the same thing. So let's do it, guys. Let's have a good time. Now, two things I want to say before we get into this. One, we are not basing my ranking, because we're going to rank these, of course, from 1 to 10. We're not basing my ranking on the show itself. We're taking that out of the equation. I haven't seen every single show that's on this list. So we have to take that out of the equation. We're not ranking it based on the show itself. We are ranking it on the quality of the animation in the opening, the song, and that's really about it, honestly. And two, this is like a purely objective list, guys, you know? This is my opinion. So if I put an opening you really love, like a little lower than you probably would, like don't take offense to that, you know? It's just all purely my opinion. And if you guys have a different opinion, or you think, oh, actually, I think this opening's a little better than you give it credit for, or so on and so forth, let me know in the comments. I really like hearing your guys' opinion about this stuff. I really do. I always try to read every single comment, guys. So let me know down below if you disagree with something of mine. But yeah, we're going to go from 1 to 10 in these openings. Just seeing how they are, you know. I haven't heard every opening this season, so I'm actually pretty excited. So enough talking. Let's get into it. Yet again, we got my boy Top Anime Weekly. We're doing another one of his videos. And again, he probably doesn't have every single opening of shows this year. So again, if there's a show that he doesn't have in here that you would recommend that has a really good opening, let me know in the comments. But alright, let's get into it. And let's see the top 40 openings of summer 2022. Let's see what we're getting into, you know? I've heard some openings, and some are good, so let's get into it. My boy. Already starting off. Good. Alright. Starting off with number 40. What a Chimimo opening. Now, I think I have to give this one probably, just me personally, I'll give it a 6, you know? Because I could see how if this was like your thing, this would be like a bop, like dun 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 dun. I could see people really liking this. Just for me, it's not my thing. The art style doesn't look too appealing to me, but I can see the charm in it. So again, 6 out of 10 for this one. Starting off kind of mid. An anime fan's favorite term, mid. Alright. Tokyo Mew Mew New. Now, I know there's some hype for this series, actually, because this is a remake, I'm pretty sure, right, of a pretty classic series. Now, the song itself is catchy enough. You know, the visuals are pretty good, obviously. So, honestly, I think I have to give this probably another 6 out of 10, actually, because it's just not for me. It's not my thing, but I do see the appeal in it, you know? And if you like this, I could see this being like an 8 or a 9 for you guys. I could definitely see that. just for me personally, this wasn't it. This isn't my kind of show, you know? And again, like I said, we're not basing this on the show, but just based on the opening, I think we give it a 6, you know? Like I said, we're not going through all the entire openings. We'd be here for so long. Only little snippets. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. But 6 out of 10 for sure on this one as well. Alright, again, not exactly my thing, but this one I think was a little better, actually. Ah, what a thing to pause on. Smiling face. This one, Extreme Hearts, huh? I think I'd give this one a 7 out of 10. Because the song sounds really catchy. I'll say the song sounds catchy. This looks like it's an idol show, which again, definitely not my thing, but the visuals were good. And the song itself sounds quite catchy. So I think this one's a 7 out of 10. You know? You're like, what's the difference between this and the last one? Not much. But I think this one's a little better, personally. So 7 out of 10 for sure. This one might be a little bit of bias. Oh, ads. Lovely.
Enjoy smart, effortless comfort on both sides. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Visit sleepnumber.com to shop now.
Get your bag, I suppose. Wow, ads are obnoxious. Oh, I better be able to skip this one. Oh, guys, don't you love YouTube and all their ads every 30 seconds? Don't you love it, guys? Anytime now. Anytime we can skip this. Anytime. Oh, thanks a million. Alright, let's go back. Now, Joshin Dropkick. This might be a little personal bias from me. I don't dislike this show, you know? I've seen some episodes from season 1, and it's fairly funny. But again, we're not basing this on the show. The opening itself... The song is pretty good, but the opening seems kind of basic, you know? Not really too much is happening. At least from this little snippet that I saw. Like I said, we're not going through the whole opening, so... I think this one's kind of like a... I say this one's kind of like a 5. And I could see some people getting a little upset about that, but this one seems like a 5 to me. Again, you disagree, let me know in the comments, but to me, definitely a 5. I had a feeling it'd stop there. All right, that one was catchy, you know. But this is like every like card game show, you know. Yeah, Card Fight. I thought so. This one was not terrible, you know. The song itself is catchy, and if you're really into this kind of stuff, like the visuals are selling you. Like, yo, look at those cards fighting. Ain't that wild? Nah, to me, I feel like we're going to see a lot of stuff within this range. 6 to 7 range. In my personal opinion, this is another 6, guys. Like, it's not bad. It's not bad at all, but it's not my thing. The song itself is what brings it up from a 5, in my opinion. The visuals are like stuff you would expect for a card game series. So, this is getting a 6. Like I said, I feel like a lot of series are going to be within that range. You know, but 6 for sure. Let's start getting into some real bangers soon, hopefully. Oh, and then this next one. Oh, boy. All right. All right. Vermeil. Now, the song itself is kind of average. The visuals, though, as a as a man of culture, as I am, you know. Oh, what a thing to pause on. But as a man of culture, I might have to give this one a 7. You know, like, and the show itself's alright, but you know, I think overall this is a 7. Ooh, this next one's good. I have heard this next one. But alright, it's the Stepsister Show. Now, visuals are nothing crazy. They're nothing crazy at all. It's just literally like mundane, normal stuff. So the visuals, I gotta give like a 4. But the song itself is actually pretty catchy, which I think bumps it to a 6. But to balance it out, we're giving the Stepsister Show a 5. I'm sorry. The definition of mid. That's what I think it is, you know. I definitely think it's a 5 overall. Alrighty. The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. Now, again, this might be personal bias. This shit's an 8. This is an 8, my guys. I really like this opening. This is an opening I've heard already before this video, actually, because I'm watching this show. And I definitely think this is an 8. The visuals are, again, nothing special, but the song's a bop. If I had to rate the song's like a 9. The visuals, I'd argue, are like a 6, maybe 7 if I'm being generous, but I think overall this balances out at a good solid 8 out of 10. And the show's good too, but again, we're keeping that out of it. 8 out of 10 for the Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. Good show. You guys actually should check it out. It's quite fun. Oh, alright. OP56. Let that sink in. This is their 56th opening. That was all, right? Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, I was a little too preemptive. Wait a minute. Let me go back. I paused a little too quickly this time. I kind of like that part, actually. Wait a minute. That last part really showed some vocal range. Okay, Conan. I was gonna give this shit like a 5, but I think we're bumping you up to a 7. Again, the visuals I don't think are anything crazy. This is a super long-running series after all. So like, what can they really show in their opening that you haven't probably seen apparently 56 times? But the song itself kind of slapped. So I don't know. I think we give this a 7. I think we give Detective Conan OP56 a 7. You know? Why not? I kind of like that song. It kind of slapped at the end. We got some vocal range, and I was like, ooh, we're kind of hitting. We're kind of hitting those notes. 7 out of 10 for Detective Conan. Oh boy, I got a lot to say about this opening in a second, but all right, Love All Play. The song itself is good. I'd actually give the song like an 8. But the visuals, again, they're nothing special. It's a sports show. Like, what are they going to show? They're just going to show the sports and all the smiling faces like, go, you can do it, and all that kind of stuff. So, again, I think this is a 7. I think they round each other out. Because I actually like the song in this one. The song sounds quite catchy. Sandersonia is what it's called at the bottom, apparently. It's catchy. I like it. So I think we give this a nice 7 out of 10. I think they round them each other out. I'm noticing a trend already that the visuals are not really that crazy in openings so far. I'm not expecting like the openings to be like, yo, this is crazy looking, but like, oh, little bit of effort, you know. And maybe I'm selling these series short. Like again, we're not watching the full opening, so I don't know. I might have to check a couple of these out fully when we're done. But for right now, 7 out of 10 for Love All Play. Alright, this one I've heard, so we're going to pause this one a little early. Of course, we're about to go to an ad, but alright. For Another World, Uncle from Another World. Now, if you guys follow the channel, you know I love this series. I think this opening is a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for sure. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the opening itself is incredibly creative. Very creative. It's all pixelated. It's a literal game. The opening bops. And watching him dance every single time in the opening always makes me laugh. Because it's ridiculous. It looks so dumb. So I definitely think Uncle from Another World is a 9 out of 10. Because this song bops. The show bops. The opening is very creative. So absolute 9 out of 10. I'm very sorry for these ads, by the way, guys. I cannot skip these. Thankfully, if they're longer ones like this, I can skip them. But I apologize for this. Like, again, you know how YouTube is with these annoying-ass ads. This looks kind of pretty, actually. Wait a minute, but we're skipping this anyway. Let's start... Ooh, this actually sounds like a bop. Wait a minute. Alright, we're starting this one over. Because the ads kind of screwed us. Alright, let's go. Okay. I liked this. Maybe it might be my personal bias with Prince of Tennis. This is a classic series. I can't believe they brought it back, actually. The opening itself, the song's like a 9, bro. I kind of like that song. That shit was a banger. I actually really like the song. And the visuals themselves, again, while being a sports series, Prince of Tennis is ridiculous, guys. If you've ever seen this show, like old clips from it back in the day, this series is ridiculous with its with what they do with tennis. So I imagine if I watched this full opening, it'd be quite good. I think I'm going to give Prince of Tennis an 8 out of 10. I think I am. I think I'm giving them an 8 out of 10. I don't think it's on Uncle from Another World's level, but the song slaps, for sure. So we're giving it an 8 out of 10. Alright. This series, huh? From the creator of Teasing Master. I know this series. I haven't checked this out, but I'll check this out eventually. The song itself is real cutesy, you know, and I'm sure it really plays well to the series. But again, we're not talking about that. The song itself, I would say, is like a 6. I want to say 6. I don't think we're really going to go under 5 in terms of song quality on this list, but I think it's a 6. Overall, I think it's a 6, actually. Because, again, it's just real cutesy stuff, which is fine, but it's not personally my thing. All the cutesy stuff. And, like I said, it's really kind of basic. Just showing, like, everyday stuff in the opening. Nothing crazy. The song itself's kind of alright. So, yeah, I think a solid 6 for this series. 感じさせてあの日の記憶が刺さってるみたいだずっとブルーに染まっていた Just wanna break it down. Alright, now this sounds like a banger, but alright, this is the Pharmacy series, I'm pretty sure, right? Our second Pharmacy series, but the visuals are alright, you know. It's, again, it has isekai in the name. So, the visuals, you know, are going to be otherworldly. They're alright, you know. Nothing, like, crazy. The song itself, I'd give, like, a 5 for the song itself. The song sounds okay. Again, we didn't hear much of it, but let's hear it again real quick. Yeah, the song itself sounds alright. Kind of like your typical isekai kind of opening. The visuals, like I said, the song's probably like a 6. The visuals, I guess, are like a 6 too. So we're going to go around 6. Like I said, that's probably going to be our most common thing right here. I'm trying to diversify stuff, but stuff is really just really middle of the ground. Middle of the road. I got to be real. I think we give this a 6. If we find something that I think is like a 4 or lower, like completely, I'd be surprised, honestly. We're going to give the Isekai Pharmacy show, because I'm pretty sure that's what this is. We're going to give it a 6. Just wanna break it down. I like that opening. I like that song, actually. The song itself, I'd give a 7. The song itself is catchy. The opening's actually not bad, actually, in terms of visuals as well. But I don't know. I feel like this is like one of the easiest 7s because it's just solid. It's solid all around. The song's good. The opening animation and not cutscenes, but yeah, the opening animations and all that are good too. Solid 7 all around for Orient. I gotta check out Orient actually. I've heard it's pretty decent, so I gotta check that out at some point. But 7 for Orient. Yet again, this next one sounds like a bop already. But this one, the Dungeon series. Well, the fact that we got ass in our face in the opening, might make it go up a rank, a level. The song itself is very average. Again, another isekai show. Very average opening. The opening is a 5 in terms of the song. The visuals, I think we can bump up the visuals. We don't need to go back to that again. But I think it's a 5, actually, altogether. I don't think the booty can push it ahead this time. I'm sorry. Because I've heard this show is not very good. But the opening itself, visuals are average. We give it a 5, honestly. I might make some people mad with that, but we're giving the Dungeon Show a 5. Oh, this is an easy one. Another ad, Jesus. All right, this one's easy. This one's a bop in every category. I think the song's like a 9. I actually really like the song for Engage Kiss. I really do. I really like the song. The song's a 9. The visuals are... I'm teetering between an 8 or a 9 because they're really good. They're actually really good in this one. They have personality. If this didn't give it away. This show's got personality in its opening. That's another thing I'm looking for. I'm looking for personality. And I think Engage Kiss might be a 9. I don't know if I want to give it a 9. It might be an 8, but for now, we're giving it a 9. I really like the song, actually. The song is super catchy. Oh, these ads are killing me, guys. I'm very sorry. Oh, spoiler! Bro, actual spoiler. Come on, H-Dive. Or High Dive. Come on. Actual spoiler. Oh, these ads, guys. I apologize for that. You know YouTube. Alright, let's go back. Let's give Shoot. We gotta give Shoot its fair share. Alright, before we get into this one, Shoot. Solid. Again, visuals, I gotta give this shit like a 4, dude. In terms of visuals, there's nothing. They're literally just running around, kicking the ball, hugging each other like, yeah, we did it, bro. We're gonna be the champions of our region, or whatever they do. Visuals are like a 4. The song, I gotta give like a 6 at most. It's not bad, but it doesn't really stand out like Engage Kisses does to me, you know? It's not a bop. It's not a song I'd listen to every time and be like, oh, shit, this is fire. Let's do it. I think I got to give this one a 5. We're going in between, and we're giving Shoot Gold of the Future a 5. Man, I'm being kind of harsh on these sports series, man, but I don't know. It's just none of their openings are that great. We don't have any, like, high cues in here, you know, that has really good openings. I haven't seen any yet. Again, if you disagree, let me know in the comments. I feel like I might get a lot of flack for the sports series, but we'll see. So right now, a 5. Okay. Rent a Girlfriend. It's opening. This one's kind of tough. Visuals are nothing crazy. Visuals are at absolute best, a 6. The song itself, I like though. The song itself, I think, is a 7. I like the song. The song's catchy, but again, it's not anything like super crazy. The visuals aren't crazy, so I really don't know on this one. This one's probably been the toughest one so far. Where I'd put Rent a Girlfriend. Season 2 opening. So I think Season 1's was way better, personally. But I don't know. I think tentatively, I want to put this at a 7 because I kind of like the show, but my objective brain is telling me it's 6. So I think we're going to put this at 6 for right now, too. There's a lot at 6. Jesus Christ. There's a lot in 6. But I'm thinking this is. I think this is like middle of the road. Nothing crazy. Nah, screw it. We're going to 7. We're going to 7. 7 out of 10 for Rent a Girlfriend Season 2's opening. You know, maybe we'll change that at the end, but right now, 7 out of 10. My brain is working right now, and it's telling me to pick 7 out of 10.
Let's go without us いつだって信じてるからGiving you a heart 隣で笑っている君を守るよ
This one, alright, well this one hurts me. Because, oh man, I love The Devil's a Part-Timer. I love this series. But this opening is nowhere near the first season's opening. In terms of visuals, in terms of a song. We're not talking about that. Season 2's opening for Devil's a Part-Timer. I don't love the song. I gotta be real. I don't love it. God, my face. I apologize, guys. But, I don't love the opening. I gotta be honest on that. The song itself is like the definition of like a 5 to me. Like, I don't dislike it, but I don't like it either. You know? At least with the 6s, it's like I like them more than I dislike them, but this one is middle of the road. And the visuals, I guess you could say, are like, they're like your normal isekai stuff, though, even though this is a reverse isekai. I don't know. I don't want to just give everything 6s. We'll go 7 just because it's my personal bias and I love the series. We'll go 7, but I don't feel good about it. You know? I don't feel good about giving it a 7. But we're going to. But it's a tentative 7 for Devil's a Part-Timer Season 2. Really? Now, I'll keep it a buck, guys. I don't really like Boruto that much. But Boruto and Naruto and all them have very good openings. I actually think I have to rate this kind of highly. I think it was quite good, actually. I think the visuals are very good in Boruto and Naruto series. They're very good. In terms of visuals, I got to give this like an 8. And I think in terms of song, I got to give it an 8 too. As much as I don't like Boruto, it has good openings. And this is yet another good opening. So I think this is a pretty easy 8 out of 10. You know? This series does get a lot of hate. I'll say that. But it has good openings. 8 out of 10 for sure. That's a pretty easy one. I can take a step back and take my bias out of it and give it that. So 8 out of 10 for sure. Alright, now, again, just like all the other isekais, this one's not really much different, but I like this one a little more. I like the song a little more. I think the song is a solid 7. I think the visuals are, again, like middle of the road, just your average isekai kind of stuff, you know? Them fighting dragons, them doing magic, all that. We see some characters standing there like, trying to be badass and all that from what I saw. And, you know, it's just, this one is a 6. It's a 6. I like it, but I don't love it. You know, so we give this one a 6. This one's a really easy 6 to me. I'm really trying not to give everything 6s so far, but again, just a lot of these are nothing super fantastic just yet. 6 out of 10 for sure. And what is this, like another slime show? Doesn't this literally have like slime in the title too? Copying something, huh? Anyway, yeah, 6 out of 10. Maybe on a good day I'd bump it to 7, but today 6 out of 10.
You see the future's never certain, but it's governed by the choices that we make. Standing on a fragile future, the truth will take your breath.
We stepped it up a little bit with that one. All right. Springin', huh? Haven't checked this show out yet, but I've heard really good things. Look at that. That's kind of... This opening's pretty distinctive, too. It's nothing we haven't seen before, but it's got personality again, like I said. And I actually kind of like it. The song itself, I think, is an 8. I think the visuals are like a 9. Like I said, I really like the visuals in this show. In this series so far, from what I saw in this. I think this is an 8, for sure. I do like Springin'. This is a good opening for Springin'. Seeking the truth, huh? And I'm telling y'all the truth that I think this is an 8, for sure. Springin', that was solid. That was pretty good, honestly. Yo, why did that slap so much? Kingdom. I gotta get into Kingdom, guys. I've only heard great things about Kingdom. Not the anime. I've heard great things about the manga. The animes I've heard are terrible. But that opening kind of slapped. Gecko by Zonji, huh? Okay. This might be one of the openings I go and check out after the video. I like that. The song, I think, was like a 9 in terms of my personal preference. The visuals are like a 7. Because they were good, but nothing crazy. I don't know. This is feeling like a real 8 to me. Now we're starting to get a little better. We're starting to get into more stuff I like. That I don't think is mid. Yeah, I'm thinking Kingdom Season 4 is opening. Opening 2, actually, is an 8. I like it. I like this one. Definitely an 8 out of 10. Oh, another ad. Oh boy. Alright, we'll have to redo that. Yo, what's with all these Genshin ads? I don't even play Genshin. What are we doing, YouTube? I legit don't even play Genshin. Why am I getting all these Genshin ads? Top Anime Weeklies or something you want to tell us,
It
man.
sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my...
If you saw me in my Fox form. Whoa, we're getting kinky. Genshin, please, don't demonetize me. Top Anime Weekly, you might want to tell us something, guys. Like, he's playing Genshin on the down low, apparently. Alright, we gotta start this one over, because we got rudely interrupted by the ads again. Quadrillion love or something? Like, I don't even know what that number is at the bottom. I'm not even gonna attempt to do it, but okay. Yuri Deco. I've heard really good things about this series, and the opening itself, the song I didn't love. I'd give the song like a 5, but I give the visuals an 8. Very creative, actually. The opening is incredibly creative, very colorful, and I think sets the tone of the series quite well from what I have seen. So I think I give this a 7. I think we go 7 for Yuri Deco. I really do. I think this is above average for sure. Like I said, very creative, so definitely 7 out of 10.
She's attractive brightness, as bright as yes, the shadows we have. This future destination, our presence and what it will say. Shall we dance?
Ruby. Alright. Ruby. Visuals are great. The visuals in this show are fantastic. I have a little bit of a history with Ruby, but we won't get into that. That's not what this video is about. Visuals, I think I'd give a 7. The song itself, I think I'd give a 7 too. I think the Ruby opening is like the definition of a 7 to me. Definitely above average, but I don't think it's crazy, you know? I don't think it's as good as the other ones we've ranked higher. I don't. But I think it's quite good, honestly. The glow up with Ruby has been insane. Let's just say the anime is doing good. The anime is quite good, guys. But yeah, 7 out of 10 for Ruby for sure. I don't think I'd feel right putting it any lower than that. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Alright. Shadow House Season 2. I've heard good things about this series, actually. I've heard pretty good things about it. Now, in terms of the opening itself, again, I think it's a 7. Because it has personality to it, you know? For a show that has Shadow House in the name, it's very bright and vibrant. And I kind of dig that, you know? I kind of dig that. It's got some personality to it. The visuals are nice. The song, I'm thinking's like a 5, personally, just for me. For the little snippet I heard, it seems like a 5. Nothing super special, but I don't think it's bad. So, I think we're back to good old 6, baby. We're going right in the middle with good old 6 again. And that feels right to me, you know? Because, like I said, the visuals don't outweigh the song itself. They have to complement each other. And while this song actually does complement the visuals very well, it's not for me, you know? So, 6 out of 10 for sure. Alright. Now, I'm really gonna get some hate for this one. Because a lot of people seem to like Lycoris Recoil. The visuals, at least in this little segment I saw of this opening, they're kind of like a 5, guys. We didn't see shit. We literally just saw a girl smiling from multiple different shots and angles. We didn't see nothing. We had walking for a good 5-6 seconds in the opening. There really wasn't anything. I'm sure we play the whole opening, we start getting a big bombastic scene where they're fighting or doing whatever they do in this show. But from what I saw here, a 5 for the opening. The song itself, I think we can give a 6, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm thinking this is a 5. And I see a lot of people getting mad at this one. I really do. But I'm thinking this is a 5 for sure. It did not impress me very much from this bit I saw. Yeah, I think we're doing a 5. Again, guys, all my personal opinion. You disagree, let me know in the comments. Respectfully, please. But 5 for sure. I'm sorry. It's got to be 5. Me and Top Anime Weekly have different opinions, apparently, if he put this 13. Oh boy, okay. Before we get into summertime rendering. Prima Doll, huh? I'm just gonna flat out say this is like a 5. This is the definition of middle of the road. This might be the first 4, actually. I'm trying to think how harsh I want to be, because the song itself does not impress me whatsoever. The visuals themselves are nothing to write home about, in my opinion. I don't know. I think I'll be nice and give it a 5. Because like I said, I don't think anything on this list is going to go to a 4. I don't think anything is that bad, but yeah, this is feeling like a 5, like another true definition of mid to me. I'm not one of the guys that will see, this isn't something that I normally like. Oh, it's a 0 out of 10. Like, that's stupid. You got to be objective and take your personal opinions out of it. But at the same time, this list is my personal opinion. So, 5. For sure. Alright, that one, this is an easy one. Summertime Rendering is an easy 8. Visuals, I would give a 9, actually. I think the visuals in this opening are very good. And they're very creative, and they really help the show itself, I think. I think they really enhance the series itself. Again, this might be my personal bias, because I think Summertime Rendering is a great series. But, yeah. I think, because the song itself, I think, is an 8, and I think the visuals are a 9. So I think I'm not the type that rounds up, because I don't like this opening more than Uncle from Another World. So let's keep it a buck. I don't. But this is definitely like a top 8. Top tier 8, for sure. A high 8. Oh, is that what we're doing now? High 8? Yeah, I think it's a high 8, for sure. Okay, now we're starting to get into some real bangers. I like this one. This one I think is good on all fronts. I've heard only good things about this series as well. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the name. Y'all know what the show is, just from looking at this guy. Now, visuals 7, song 7. I think it is the definition of 7. I think it's good. I think the song is good. I think the visuals are good. There's not really too much to say about this series, besides it's just good. So definitely a 7 out of 10, for sure. I feel like I would be selling this series too low if I put it any lower than that, because this was good. This was good all around. 7 out of 10. This one I really gotta try to be objective with. Classroom of the Elite Season 2. The song? I think the song's a 10. In terms of how much I like the song. I think the song is a 10, guys. But I think the visuals can't be any more than an 8. At best. At best, I don't think it can be any more than an 8. And that's me, that's my personal bias talking. I'm trying not to be as biased as I can. The song I love, though. The song is fantastic. This show has great music. So, do I like this as much as Uncle from Another World, though? Do I like this as much as Uncle? That's what I'm really trying to compare it to. Do I like this as much as Engaged Kisses? I gave that a 9 too. I think I personally like this opening more than Engaged Kiss. But I don't think I like it more than Uncle. But I think because of that, I think we have to put this as a 9. We're going to round up this time with Classroom of the Elite Season 2. And we're going to give its opening a 9 for sure. That might be my bias talking, because this series is, I love it, but 9 for sure. That song was like a 4, bro. Code Geass, huh? I completely forgot about this. What is this, like Resurrection of Lelouch, like part 5 or 4 or whatever? The song I think is like a 4, guys, but the visuals I guess I could give a 6. It is Code Geass. I'll bump it up a little bit for Code Geass. Again, personal bias on that one, but I'm trying not to. That's why I can't put it higher. So I think this is like a 5. I might get some flack for this one as well, but again, it's just my personal preference. And this song was not it. I did not like this song that much. Like, let's listen to a second more of it real quick.
からいの夢の世界なら噛みついてあがいてみせる嘘が嘘じゃなくなる日までがね
Yeah, guys, like, I don't like that song very much. Not a fan. I think we're going with a 5 for sure. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Definitely a 5 for this Code Geass series.
ここにいたい太陽のように僕のため誰かのために想像を超えるような未来を誰しも
Hey, it's a sports series, but the visuals looked kind of great in this. Wait a minute, this looked kind of nice. Visuals, I think I'd bump this one up to a 7. Again, it's a sports series. I don't think it was super crazy, but it looked good. The song itself is not really my thing, personally, you know? I didn't love the song. I think this is a 6 for sure. I think the visuals themselves bump this up from being a 5. Because it looks good, man. The animation looks kind of crisp on this. And the openings got personality. I will say, the sports series, their openings do at least have some personality to them. But not enough for me to make it a 7. So we're going 6 for Aohasha. Opening 2.
誰しもが闘争が青くもゆる星はどうだ衰えた救世主そこに追われたメダルわずかに光の実をなさぬようにしたい
Oh, I was alright, the whole time I was listening to that, I was trying to think, like, what is this show again? I know I recognize this. It's the Biscuit Hammer show. Okay. This song kind of slaps. I like the song, and I like the visuals. I'm thinking this might be an 8. I think this is an 8. The song is really catchy, really good. From that, I kind of want to hear it again for a sec, honestly. This is feeling like an 8 to me. The visuals are creative.
星はどうだ衰えた救世主そこに追われたメダルわずかに光の実をなさぬようにしたい
Ah, well. Alright. Before we get into this. Yeah, I think this is Biscuit Hammer, I'm pretty sure. This is an 8. This is a solid 8. Yeah, this is an 8 for sure. I really like this. Visuals are creative. The song slaps. 8 out of 10 for sure. Now, if you guys have been following my channel this season, this next one shouldn't be a surprise to you that I absolutely love it. I love it to death. So let's just get straight into it. Y'all know, if you've been watching the channel, you know what I'm probably going to rank this next one.
光の実をなさぬようにしたい Falling, falling, love that journey 落ちてゆくまでのにも
Yeah. Alright, come on, guys. Like, this is a 10! This is a 10 for sure. I don't even think this is my personal bias this time. This is the catchiest song I've heard the entire season. Call of the Knights. I'm trying my absolute hardest on this one to keep my bias out of it because I love this series. But this is by far the catchiest song I've heard on this list so far, to me at least. The yeah, 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 da, 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 da. It's catchy as hell. The visuals are great, very creative, enhances the series to the extreme. This is a 10. Song, 10. Visuals, 9. We're going to round up to a 10. Call of the Night is our first 10, and it might be our only 10. I absolutely love this opening. Again, we're not putting the series into account with this, but the opening itself, clear 10 to me. For sure. So much like, this is my only love this one. 10 out of 9. Dr. Stone is a 9. I think the song is a 9. I love the song. I love the opening. Good Morning, New World. It's a fantastic song. The visuals, I'd give the song like a high 9. And I'd give the visuals, I think I'd give the visuals a 7. Wait a minute. We're gonna reprise this. We're gonna go 8. I think 8 for Dr. Stone because we got to round out. So I think the visuals are around like 7. They're very creative. They enhance the series that they're in. They're not really too much crazy stuff happens in it though, you know. I think this is an 8. As much as I'd like to say 9, we're gonna round down on this one because the visuals kind of drag it a little bit. But 8 out of 10 for Dr. Stone. Very good opening. Haven't even seen this special yet. I really need to. But 8 out of 10 for sure. It's all out of control. Out of control. Standing at the gates of hell. So wanting more and more. Yo, okay. Alright, now we're getting kind of good. Bastard. I need to watch Bastard, dude. This is on Netflix, too. I could watch this whenever. Bastard's a 9, guys. This song slaps. The song slaps. The visuals are great. They're a basic fight scene, but here's the thing. You can have a basic opening, but when you have a banger song and you make the basic opening have great animation with lots of personality to it, it enhances it. Bastard's a 9. This is a 9 for sure. Like let's hear a little bit again real quick. This is definitely a 9. This is a 9. 9 for sure. Now we're getting into some slaps. Some openings that freaking slap, guys. 9 for sure out of Bastard. Again, I'm trying. How do I know this would be number 1? This one. But Overlord is a 9. Another 9 yet again. Overlord's always going to place high, guys. Overlord has crazy good openings. Visuals, I think, are an 8. Again, just your generic isekai stuff. My bias might have put it a little bit to 8, but I'm trying not to be too biased. That's why I put it at an 8. Song's a 10. The song's a 10, for sure. I love
the songs. It has so much personality, the song itself, so much flair to it. Overlord has fantastic openings. It is definitely, without question, I believe a 9 out of 10. Easily. And I figured this one would be quite high up. I have heard this opening, the next one, before. So let's just get into it. Made in Abyss Season 2. Now, 10. I'm not giving this a 10. I'm sorry. I think overall, Made in Abyss Season 2 opening is an 8. I think the song itself is an 8, but I think the visuals are an 8 too. Yeah, I think they are. I'm thinking about this objectively, taking a step back, because I do quite like Made in Abyss. I think it's a fantastic series, but we're not taking that into account. I think its opening is 8 out of 10, for sure. Very creative opening, really enhances its series. Has a lot of personality in it. The music in Made in Abyss is always fantastic. Very ambiance heavy. This is like the definition of an 8 out of 10 to me. It's not bad whatsoever, but it's not like super over the top to me where I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah, this is incredibly incredible. Nah, 8 out of 10 for sure. All right, and that's our list, guys. Did it go how you think? Did your favorite one get a good ranking? Let me know in the comments. I feel like I might have offended some people by putting some a little lower than you might have thought. But again, this is my opinion, guys. And I still don't think any opening on here was better than Call of the Knights. I don't. I'm sorry. That opening is fantastic. Y'all let me know, though, in the comments. Seriously, I really want to hear your opinions, because I feel like we could have a fairly heated discussion in the comments, and that seems fun to me. So that'll be it for today's episode, guys. You know, I love doing these kind of things. I love doing videos like this with you guys because they're fun, they're different, and I get to see a lot of different personality from you guys in the comments. Like I said, I get to see a lot of different opinions because not everyone's gonna think the same, you know. And I think the fact that we don't take the show itself into account kind of makes the video a little better, because we're here for the music and the visuals and all that. We're not here for the quality of the show. This would be a totally different list if we were doing that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, you know. I think we'll make this a regular thing on the channel each season, because like I said, this is really fun. I really like doing this, and I hope you guys like it too. So until next time, guys, I hope you have a great day, week, month, and year. And until